NBA 2K21 demo is here. And in the demo, you can get a head start on your My Career by jumping in and trying out the My Player Builder. To start off, you have the option to download the My NBA 2K21 mobile app to scan your face into the game. Once you're good with your appearance, it's time to try out the builder. This year, we've added more skill breakdowns to choose from, so make sure to take a look and pick the right fit for your game. Then, choose your physical profile, modify your attribute caps, and you pick the takeover you want. After you've personalized your build, it's time to test your potential.
The nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the air, plenty going on down there. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, "I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA. I guess you could say I'm surprised." Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jones. Then it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at the point guard position. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
And here is Brown. Pass to Tice. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Here's Nunn, guarded by Walker. That's tipped. Got a piece of it.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
And it's Walker that time on the assist by Tatum.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Nunn. 6 on the shot clock, and it's blocked. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Walker. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
To the wing on the left. Here's Nunn. Over Walker. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Hayward. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Gordon Hayward may not have the biggest frame in the NBA, but this guy will make up for it with aggressiveness.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Nunn. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Tice. And Walker kicks to Tatum. No good with the triple. The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Robinson for 3. He's off on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Wasted no time on that one. Walker's got his second bucket.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Walker. Nunn, that's good.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Here's Robinson. Again, the Heat, good for 2. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Brown the pass to Tatum. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Butler sends it back.
Boy, though, he'll never be a blocks leader. Butler has the size and hops to do more of this.
One of the bigger names on the free agent market this past year, Kemba Walker.
And it didn't take long for him to land with Boston to replace Kyrie. Hornets made an attempt but offered well below Kemba's value. I think Kemba's going to be a great fit in Boston.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
And so Walker nails both of them. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Kicks it to Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Nunn. Over to the wing. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Hands it from downtown. Robinson's got 7 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And you look at Jaylen Brown, the 3rd pick back in 2016. Doris, tantalizing strength and athleticism.
Well, the absolute definition of a perfect basketball body. Excellent first step. For him, it's all about aggressiveness. Bringing those tools to bear in terms of your basketball skill.
And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
Now here's Tatum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami has possession, trailing by 4 and taken away by Brown.
Only one player gets credit for the steal, but really both defenders made it happen on that one.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Halt the run, and Robinson throws it down.
My, oh my, did he ever flush that one hard?
Making a big-time statement. Tice finds Walker. Tatum wide open, he fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Tatum's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Nunn. To the middle. Here's Jones. Great D that time from Tatum.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Hayward kicks to Brown. Tice passes to Brown. 6 to shoot, and here's Walker outside. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Doris, so interesting to watch 7-footers who almost never shot 3-pointers make that now a featured part of their game.
Give some credit to the coaches who recognized the game was being revolutionized and that 3-point shooting, regardless of position, would become integral to success. So a guy like Marc Gasol, who actually fought the idea of taking threes, Brooke Lopez, Nikola Vucevic, all of them have become more integral to team success and more capable NBA players because they can shoot the basketball. It's beautiful.
It is. Evolving and adapting at that size has been something to watch. Crowder is checked in for Derek Jones. The Heat trail by 10. Pass to Nunn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Kevin, last season there were a couple of glaring deficiencies for the Celtics. I thought they had a problem with shot selection. Too often I thought they settled for pull-up jumpers. They did not exploit their length to get into the paint, nor did they exploit their ability to get to the free throw line. And ultimately that really cost them.
And the first one drops. And with the Celtics last season, Doris, one of the league's lowest rate of free throws attempted and bottom 7 in offensive rebounding.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They had a couple of players coming off of surgeries, knee troubles. Sometimes that can make you hesitant to mix it up on the interior. But boy, if you want to win, you've got to get to the free throw line and you've got to get to the offensive glass.
And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. Stolen by Robinson. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. Drops in the breakaway layup. Robinson's got 11.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Walker dishes to Hayward. Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Celtics have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Boston making some changes. Cantor comes in for Daniel Tice. And Smart subbed in for Gordon Hayward.
Find the lane. Find the lane. Nice shot.
That one falls for Walker.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Now here's Butler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. His first shot coming late. And Boston with the rebound. Smart up top, defended by Butler. Celtics passing it around. They double team Walker. The three from Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And it's 8 points for Jason Tatum. The Heat trail by 12. Outside Dragic. The pass to Olynyk. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Walker with it. 12 points for him. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Miami. Boston also with the sub. Wanamaker's checked in. Here's Wanamaker. Brown outside. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The shot's good from Cantor.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Hero passes to Olynyk. Three-pointer. And the Heat, another three.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Brown the pass to Wanamaker. From about 19 feet. Rebound by Olynyk. The Heat trail by 8. Iguodala outside. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Smart on the wing. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Poked away. 3-on-3. To the left side wing. Cantor, the pass to Wanamaker. Back to Cantor. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Hero. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Here's Wanamaker. No points in the game yet for him. It's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hero passes to Crowder. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. The 11-footer. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
And you look at Jason Tatum able to play either forward position. Doris, do you think his future is at the 3 or at the 4?
I think he is interchangeable at either position because his scoring can be devastating. For Jason Tatum, it's really a matter of making sure he continues to gain strength, continue to be a force and factor on the defensive end, and probably enhance his footwork around the rim a little bit.
First free throw is good. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Here's Hero. He's got 5. Rebound by Williams.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's Smart. Just 5 on the clock. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Smart. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Williams against Crowder. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Jay Crowder ends every post with the hashtag, "It all started in the driveway." He knows just how far he's come.
No doubt. Jay Crowder said back then he was always the youngest guy on the court with no fouls called. That is how you develop into a competitor.
That free throw, no good. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder. Greg, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
Good on the second free throw.
And Kevin, let's not forget, Jay Crowder is a former second-round draft pick. This guy has made his bones in the NBA by adding toughness to every team he's played on.
Now here's Williams. Back to Wanamaker. And he overshot that one, missing. Iguodala against Smart. Iguodala no good. And here's the fast break. Here's Wanamaker. Got a hand on it. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Marquee matchup tonight. Jimmy Butler says he loves to go up against the best.
I'm one that if you're the best in the world, I want to see it. And I wake up for these games. I want to know, how do you do it? And you're going to have to do it every night when you go up against me.
That's the hard-working mentality Butler provides. A two-way threat, Greg, who wants to dominate the top players at his position.
And Butler's really embraced being a leader. You can tell he lives for these types of matchups and games.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
They've got Myers Leonard, Iguodala out there with Hero. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Silva in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Free throw, good, Crowder. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history, and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. And this is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you. The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. Outside, Smart. Williams kicks to Williams. Outside, Smart. A three ball. Buries it from three-point range. Smart's got 6.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
Here's Nunn. He has 6. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Smart. 6 points for him. And that one, good. 8 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Hero. And he slams it one-handed.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Smart. Clock at 6. And Hayward gets it to go.
Well, Gordon Hayward will find his rhythm fast if you allow him to catch and shoot.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Boston leading by 12. Here's Wanamaker. Passes it to Williams. Outside Williams. Pass to Hayward. Takes the 3. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Nunn passes to Leonard. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Williams. It's blocked.
I'll tell you, don't forget about Marcus Smart's vertical. Twice on the pipes, rejects that shot.
Wanamaker misses. The Heat trail by 15. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Nailed from three-point land. Iguodala's got 5 now.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Now here's Hayward. He's guarded close.
Boy, the suffocating defense of Andre Iguodala, so important to his team. Really good job timing the shot there. The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Here's Smart. The Heat getting the bucket. Left side Williams. Knocks it loose. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Williams. Hero passes to Iguodala. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Well, you got to admire how effective Andre Iguodala is, just excelling at getting inside and finishing with authority.
Pass to Hayward. Hayward is double. Here's Wanamaker. From outside the arc, it drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Miami. One-on-one here. Here's Nunn. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
What I love about Marcus Smart is every single trip up the floor, this guy is going to be in your grill, and it cannot be a pleasant experience to have this man guarding you.
Going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Cantor checked in for Williams. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. Brown is checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. Now here's Dragic. Adebayo kicks to Dragic. It's good from long range. Dragic has got 5. And that defensive pressure of Smart will wear you down, Doors, over the course of a game.
Kevin, it takes its toll because his combination of athleticism, strength, and motor makes him an absolute monster on the defensive end.
Tice with the ball. Defended by Butler. Tice, no good.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Hayward viciously exploiting the lane to the basket, a resounding message whenever the defense sleeps on him.
Dragic kicks to Butler. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. Hayward against Butler. Over Hayward.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Here's Walker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Robinson against Brown. Dragic looking it over. And Cantor over to help. There's the pass to Adebayo. It doesn't go for him. Hayward with some nice D. To the left wing. And here's Walker outside. And no good. And Miami the other way now.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Now Tice. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Shoots from 14. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Dragic. And Cantor pulls it down. Celtics leading by 6. Down low. Robinson on him. Misses in close. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 16-7 run. And Cantor over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Celtics now. Boston's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Brown the pass to Cantor. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown wide open. He fired. Boston, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 16-7 run. Butler on the wing. Passes it to Olynyk. Robinson kicks to Dragic. Shot clock at 5. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Butler.
Boy, Butler took a pretty good hit there, but has the strength and the coordination to finish it. That's pretty.
Walker finds Brown. Shoots from the right block. Rebound by Olynyk. Miami's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Rockets the pass to Adebayo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career and what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Here's Tatum after the Heat pick up 2. Can they get it? Good on the bucket. Tatum's got 12 in the game.
This is one of Tatum's main strengths. He is a polished shooter who likes working in the mid-range.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Heat. Now, here's Walker. 12 points for him. Basket, good. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And it's blocked.
Encouraging to see Cantor trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
On defense, the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Brown kicks to Cantor. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 5.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eye open so he can spot the open man.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends.
the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Tatum's shot is off.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, the speed and power of Butler, right? Hard to prevent him from scoring on the dribble drive.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Walker. He's got 14. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots. So he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
2 shots.
That's good from Kemba Walker. Celtics making a switch here. Kemba Walker hits them both. 8 seconds left in the first half. Here's Iguodala and the jam by Andre Iguodala.
How about Iguodala skying for the throwdown? A little throwback dunk from Andre. Go ahead.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Miami ahead, up 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Miami's first quarter could have gone much better. A big part of the problem was their defense and inability to slow down shooters. They gave up a sky-high shooting percentage against. Moving on to the second quarter, big-time momentum shift as they came out blazing, wiping the deficit away and now lead by 2. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive board. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie? Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Walker. Plays it up and banks it in. Walker's got 18 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the Celtics with possession here after the Heat pick up 2. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Robinson for 3, and again Miami with the triple.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Walker goes in, and another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And that is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Shot clock at 6.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Pass to Adebayo. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And Miami making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Hayward against Butler. And Hayward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
So it's the Celtics now. Following the 3 by Miami that went in. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Walker. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Brown. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And Miami making a change here. Brown, no good on the free throw.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Here's Walker. The Heat getting the bucket. Knocked away. And it's the Heat on the break and finished off by Leonard.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Walker's shot is off.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Walker. 24 points for him. Hayward with the ball. Leonard picks him up. The kick out to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. A shot by Hayward, wide open. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. Robinson passes to Hero. Back to Robinson. Shoots over Brown. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 25 points for Robinson.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Walker finds Hayward. Fires from deep. And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Walker.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kemba Walker picks one up. That free throw missing. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Robinson. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Now here's Walker. 27 points for him. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Nunn passes to Leonard. Makes it off the glass. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. Dishes to Williams. Back to Walker. Misses the three. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Shots good by Hero.
Well, we know this. Olynyk is a team-first guy. He demonstrates it with passes like that one.
Here's Wanamaker. 5 points in the game. Can they get it? And it's Miami with the rebound. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Silva, the pass to Olynyk, and stolen by Hayward. And it's blocked.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk getting up high for that rejection. At 7 feet, that length comes in handy.
Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 13. Williams in the post. Olynyk is covering, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. Here's Williams, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Miami leading by 11. Iguodala outside, over Smart, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And 11 points for Iguodala.
Andre Iguodala showed great focus in the paint, even with all those bodies around him, keeps his concentration.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Celtics trail by 15.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
6 on the shot clock, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. And the Celtics with possession here. Williams passes to Wanamaker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post, and he hits the jump shot. Wanamaker's got 7. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Celtics trail by 15. Outside Williams. Smart against Dragic. To the paint. Here's Wanamaker. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. And a change for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Williams. Second free throw, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Now, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Here's Iguodala after Enes Kanter's basket. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And Boston has possession after the Heat pick up two. Rejected by Dragic.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Pass to Iguodala. Back to Butler. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play. One of the things you have to admire about Andre Iguodala is his ability to fit in any part of the lineup. Whether he's starting, whether he's coming off the bench, the ability to fill in from any position 1 through 4. Absolutely incredible.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Butler. And with Iguodala, he has the experience to guard and match up against Dorsey any position.
And what you've seen lately is Iguodala being deployed more and more as an undersized power forward. But even then, one moment he'll act as a 4, and the next minute he's the de facto point guard. What a luxury to have that kind of versatility. And that's going to be his 5th, guys. One more and he's done.
And he makes the first. Jones checked in for Andre Iguodala. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. Right side, Butler. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Very difficult to break up the concentration for Jimmy Butler. This guy on the interior, he has a sense for how to score it.
Hayward can hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Brown is checked in for Brad Wanamaker. Count that bucket. Butler's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
1:24 left to play in the third. Smart up top, defended by Butler. It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Tatum, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. .114 left in the third quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Smart. It's on target from the high post. Smart's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball and finished off by Brown.
Kev, how about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. The Heat leading by 19 points. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. Unloads from 13. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Here's Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's now 22 points for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tice passes to Smart. Clock is at 3. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Jones. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I'd say absolutely relentless tonight. The sustained effort from Jimmy Butler. He's getting a ton of looks.
Here's Smart. A putback off the mark. And so it's Miami with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Celtics trail by 21. They've got Jones. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler, it doesn't matter if he's covered. This guy is unafraid. He doesn't get rattled. He can score despite the contest there.
And finished off by Brown.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And the Heat call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
switch here. Nunn's checked in. The Heat leading by 20. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And the Celtics with possession here. Outside, Walker. Tatum against Jones. Tatum's shot is off.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. It's deflected. They retain possession. Clock at 4. Down low and stolen by Tatum. Pull up Jay and Smart with the basket on the assist by Tatum. 16 points for Marcus Smart.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
On defense, the Celtics. Nunn, that's good. Nunn's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Shot's good by Walker.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Brown against Butler. Good, nice job down low. Butler's got 29 in the game.
Well, the confidence that Jimmy Butler displays on a nightly basis is awesome. This guy, as an interior scorer, is a force.
The first free throw is good. And so Walker nails both of them. The Heat leading by 18. Outside Butler from 15 feet away. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And the pass to Tice. Over Adebayo. And Tice gets it to go.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Butler. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, pretty mid-range jumper there. Jimmy Butler, that's a natural for him.
And here's Walker. Passes to Brown. A different look for Miami. Leonard comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Hero subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Tatum dishes to Brown. And another basket for Boston.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Robinson against Smart. Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Jones trying to get open, and he gets it back. Leonard, the pass to Nunn. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Olenek, he's checked in for Jones. Celtics trail by 18. Smart with the ball. Lots of room. And it's in there. Smart's got 4 points in the quarter.
Kevin, you get the sense Marcus Smart is really feeling it, and his teammates keep binding him with the basketball.
And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Tatum kicks to Walker. A steal. And it's the Heat on the break and taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Tatum's shot is off. The Heat leading by 16. Here's Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. Robinson's got 28 points for the game.
After hitting only one from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Miami. And the foul called on Myers Leonard. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Austin with the ball. Tice passes to Brown. The kick out to Walker.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
He misses the free throw. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. And the second free throw, good. Miami leading by 18. Here's Hero. Pass to Iguodala. And here's Leonard. Defended by Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Iguodala. For 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Walker with a clean look. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. Terrific shooting.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low. Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
Well, I think the veteran and championship experience of Andre Iguodala is critical. This guy is a versatile forward who is well known for being a defensive stopper.
Walker's shot is off.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
To the middle. Shot to stop the run. And Hayward with the stuff.
Well, just great recognition from Hayward. Shows his vertical to finish that pass.
Here's Hero. The pass to Nunn. Iguodala outside. It's deflected. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Rebound by the Heat. Olynyk's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Leonard. Good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And here's Smart after the three-pointer from Andre Iguodala. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And that one falls for Smart.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Jimmy Ojeleye comes in for Jason Tatum. Green, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Edwards in for Kemba Walker. Now, here's Dragic. Stolen by Smart. Passes it to Edwards. And it's sent back by Hill. In transition, here comes Miami. Dragic is running. Here's Silva. Hill deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dragic. 5 to shoot. It's back to Hill. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 6 assists now in the game.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And the first one drops.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
He hits both from the stripe. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Iguodala draws the double. Hill has the open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
At the line for the Celtics, Marcus Smart. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Heat shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. They double team Iguodala. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Austin with the ball. Now here's Olynyk. Now the pass to Silva. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Unloads from 13. Clock at 6. Here's Dragic from outside. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Iguodala with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Iguodala, such a great defender, uses that wingspan to rip the basketball away from the opponent. Nice.
Iguodala, and the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus. He'll have to go to the line for 2.
Marcus Smart.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. First one falls for him. And so, Smart nails both of them. And it's the Heat with the ball. Now Dragic, baseline try, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Edwards passes to Williams. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. That free throw, no good. Jay Crowder's checked in for Olynyk. Boston also with the sub. Williams is checked in. The Heat shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Outside, Robinson. Over Green. Robinson kicks to Dragic. Pass to Silver. There's the triple. And Goran Dragic gets the three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
.149 left here in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose. On the wing, Green. Boston, no good that time either.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Edwards, and some very quick points for him on that possession. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
Free throw good, Green. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Dragic. Now here is Hill. Here's the three. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Hill.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Edwards. Misses the wing J. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dragic. Pass to Silver. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Screen.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Edwards passes to Canner, and it's Dragic with the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for two.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
What you love about Enes Kanter to me is every night he's capable of a double-double. He's an efficient low-post scorer and a determined rebounder. This guy can play now. Let's make no mistake.
Shoots from the elbow, and that one drops.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt, GA. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, how confident are you that you guys can build on this win and keep the momentum going?
I'm very confident. Like I said, we got a great group of guys. We play together, play hard. We can win.
I know you'll like to keep that going as we go on in the season. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make 6 total builds and play 1 test game for each one. In the NBA 2K21 demo, you can also hit a quick game. That's right, you'll be able to play 5 total games with access to 4 stacked teams. Current Clippers, current Bucks, all-time Celtics, and all-time Lakers.
Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
2KU is also back in this year's demo, so if you want to get a feel for the game or just work on your skills, there's no better place to do it. Are you ready? Because your path to NBA 2K21 starts now.
Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, California. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony. Chris Webber is here, our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And with us tonight, basketball expert Bill Simmons. Bill, you look great. Thank you for being here.
I'd like to say hi to all the people who traded for Anthony Davis in the GM mode of this game to get him on their team.
Right.
When their real team couldn't pull it off. Congratulations. I can't believe you pulled the trade off.
Hey, Dave.
Well, small ball has become the trend in the NBA, but it might be more accurate to call it average ball. With defensive switching twice as common as it was 5 years ago, the demand is rising for players of average NBA height, and that's around 6'7". Kevin, that's affected not just the big men, but the vertically challenged guys as well.
Point forwards and big guards in demand. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Last year, Draymond Green said he feels he's the greatest defender of all time. I'm assuming you've got something to say about it.
Well, he also defended it correctly. He was like, I say stuff to fire myself up, and I need to play at a certain level of confidence. And if I don't feel like there's a possibility I can be the greatest defender of all time, then I'm hurting myself. But I like the confidence.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. They've got Morris, Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers.
Oh, did you see that? And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
And it's Wiggins missing. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. It's Curry outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Always
always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Higgins outside. And no good that time. Great D that time from Leonard. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Zubac.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Now Curry. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Fires the three.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Taking this defense to task so far. No misses in their first 5 attempts.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night here. Bill, it was in Boston where you received your master's degree in journalism. What attracted you to this profession? Why journalism?
I couldn't do anything else, and I didn't like manual labor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that really was it. I was good at writing.
Like anybody in your family or anybody you
No,
know?
I was always a good writer, and I liked writing and sports.
Yeah.
So just kind of like, I'll do those 2 things
Did it in
together.
high school, I'm assuming? Right?
Yeah, started in high school. I had the big thing for me was in college, I had a column for the school newspaper, really from freshman year on. And around sophomore year, it felt like it started to get momentum. And that was the first time I thought, I wonder if I can get paid for this. Right. Which, as it turned out, no, until I was about 29.
Yeah. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers.
The second person, Clippers, substitution. Lou Williams.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Curry. From deep. That shot missing. The Clippers go the other way with it. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
Yeah, controlling the flow of second chance opportunities is the key. I mean, something they'll try to replicate tonight.
Thompson kicks to Chris. Passes it to Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. Drilled from 11 feet out.
See, a lot of people don't recognize Curry for his entire offensive game. I mean, passing is a big part of what he gives them.
Out to Chris. From beyond the arc. That shot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Leonard, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Clippers making a change here. Shamit's checked in.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Bill, if you were building a franchise from scratch, which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's
Still
turning
young enough
25
and-
this
yeah.
year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. there's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be around for 17, 18 years. The way I like to watch the running styles, and the game just comes so easy to him. And he's so athletic and really cares and is really competitive and just wants to do this and win at basketball. That's what I think.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. A different look for the Clippers. Green, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's Jackson in for Leonard. Shot from the inbound. Thompson misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside, Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Morris.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Free throw good, Green. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to Brooklyn. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Thompson's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Golden State on D. Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bill, you look at the awards given out by the league. Most have been around for a while. But is there any award that you'd like to add? Something that's not being touched on in terms of high performance and success?
I think that there should be a playoff MVP. I made this case in my book.
That's a great idea.
There's always like a best guy in every postseason, and I would like to see who that would be. And it's pretty easy to go backwards and figure out who it was. I did that. Just go backwards and have all the backstory of who it should have been, but then going forward, now here are the ones we're adding. I would like to see that. I would also like to see a best bench celebration award, because certain teams just have these guys. They're good at pointing. They're good at fist pumping. First guy during the timeout running over.
Chest bumps.
They have handshakes.
All of it, yeah.
They're waiting at the scorer's table before the game to do the special handshake with each guy. I feel like that guy deserves some shine. Last year, DeAndre Jordan, I think, was one of the first guys I remember who was just great at this before he started playing. Late 2000s clips. I was like, man, this guy's really, he's not playing, but he's really figuring out how to affect the game.
Good. I like that. And so Thompson nails both of them.
One thing I'll never forget about Thompson, I mean, that night he dropped 37 points in a single quarter. That shows you how explosive he can be.
Shamet on the wing. This is to Morris. The pass to Williams. From deep. Connects from three-point range.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play. Gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Chris pass to Wiggins. Yep, it counts.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Bill, some people feel Steph is already the second greatest point guard of all time. What would he need to do to pass Magic Johnson?
Well, he's not.
Wow, hammering it in!
See, I like this about Jackson. He plays with an edge. He tries to seize any opportunity he can to get together to put a highlight on the man that's checking him. You got to be on your P's and Q's.
Here's Curry with the three, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game?
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
No good on the free throw.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
The Clippers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Looney's checked in for Marquise Chris. The free throw drops for Jackson.
Oh, and Jackson is not just a terrific shooter, but a fantastic defender as well, using his great speed on both ends.
Got that one up quick. And it's 9 points for Steph Curry.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Williams passes to Jackson. Shamet on the wing. Back to Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The 11-footer. Poole no good. Clippers leading by 14. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And here's a look at some numbers for Lou Williams. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's putting up 13 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
That free throw good from Shamet. Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing. You're running the ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you the most?
I would say working with young people and trying to help them get better. I think that's the coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some dreams. Like the next thing to do is just to, can you help other people get to where they should be?
Well, a lot of this wasn't around when you and I were growing up. So what were your dreams?
My dream initially was just to write a sports column that people read. That's what I wanted forever, yeah. And then the most satisfying thing is just not knowing what's next, but taking chances and hoping things are going to be fun and work out. You have to have a good team around you, and you have to have like 6 or 7 awesome people that you completely trust who can help you do stuff, because it's impossible to do everything yourself, especially if you're trying to increase the scale of what you're doing. And I think that even works for an NBA organization. You know, it's not like one person running everything. I would say putting a good team around you is the most important thing.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Tipped away. Here's Poole. Patterson defending. Jackson against Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
The Warriors have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Zubats is checked in for Patrick Patterson. And he's good on the second. George with the ball. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State. To the inside. Wide open look. Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Zubats. And Looney sends it back. Green passes to George. Shoots over Curry. And again, the Clippers good for two.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
From 13, connects, the jumper drops. Curry's got 14. Bill, in 2012, you wrote an article about the Warriors franchise, How to Annoy a Fan Base in 60 Steps.
Yeah.
A terrific piece. How fortunes have changed for this organization in every way.
Yeah, team of the decade. You could say probably one of the 5 or 6 best teams ever. 5 straight finals runs hadn't happened since Bill Russell and the Celtics, a million years ago.
Yeah.
And one of the iconic backcourts ever. One of the best playoff players ever in Curry. And then, I just think we'll look back at them a little more fondly than maybe they were remembered in the moment. People were so mad when Durant went there. It's a really fun team. My life was more fun with it in it.
5 in a row. I mean, think 5 finals appearances in
If
a
you're
row.
complaining about the Warriors, you need to look in the mirror.
I agree. The Warriors have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. That one is no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. They lead by... Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Wow. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
On its way from Curry for 2. It's hauled in by Paul George. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
If you do not appreciate the athleticism of Jackson, he can punish the D.
Jackson's gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Pass to Poole. Curry with it. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Penalty situation. At the line of the Warriors.
Shooting 2.
Stephen Curry. He has 2.
First free throw is good.
Now, Curry is everything you want from a superstar. A fearless competitor and just an incredible leader.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Los Angeles leading by 20. And it's Paul George with the finish.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Got a piece of it. Here's Poole, defended by George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Poole. Green with the block. Here's Leonard. Green kicks to George. Right side Leonard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 11.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Clippers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. great Golden State Warrior scores, Draymond Green spoke about feeding the hot hand.
I think there are times where one of the guys need to take more shots, and sometimes where we can be a little bit too unselfish. You know, if one guy thinks, hey, man, I'm taking too many shots, let me get someone else involved. But if you got it going, we all want you to shoot.
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green, more often than not, is the one setting the table.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Well, I love the ball movement so far, Jay. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Green, and it's Leonard in at the 3. Curry is inside. Zubac defending. Curry's shot is good. And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end.
For me, the G League is the key to all this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go into the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the real team.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services, and just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Traps in the tray.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you're taking into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Here's Poole, defended by George. Passes to Curry. Offline with his 3.
Oh, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
They get a hand on it. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the breakup. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Wiggins is checked in for Golden State. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Rodney McGruder's checked in for Jermichael Green.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Joakim Noah. He's checked in for Zubac. And it's Williams in for Paul George. Here's Leonard over in the corner. Williams. Curry passes to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by Noah. The Clippers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that one's good. Beverley.
Just fantastic movement by Beverley. So effective in clogging passing lanes with his quick hands and anticipation.
It's Curry outside. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in.
First personal foul, team's third. Now into the lineup. Get open. Marcus Morris.
And so it's Golden State with it. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
The Clippers on defense. Wiggins from outside.
How about the great effort, though, of Noah defensively, just using every inch of his frame to throw off shooters.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And the Warriors with possession here. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The Warriors have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
2 shots.
That's good from Green.
I love the explosive energy of Green. A great competitor. He takes pride in dominating his opponent.
Both good from the line that time. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, Greg, they're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's now 26 points for Steph Curry.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Williams outside, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Curry fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Williams, that's good. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Curry with the steal. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And that one misses. So we can't get either to fall. Los Angeles has gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Clippers have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. That free throw good from Shamet. Here's Thompson. He has 7. Shamet with the steal. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. To end the run, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Clippers have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight, 6 of 9 to be exact. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The three. Rebounded by Jackson.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Morris with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Curry dishes to Wiggins. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
And looking now at some numbers for Chris. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Oh, absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? You know, we'll see.
Morris finds Patterson. Jackson looking around. 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Shamet. Here's Patterson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Warriors shooting 41% for the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Thompson. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubats is checked in. Here's Jackson. Pass to Shamet. And here is Zubats. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Green, he's checked in for Patrick Patterson. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Poole. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. There's Shamet. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Poole. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Looney, guarded by Green. Poked loose. Shamet with the steal. To the paint. Green passes to Shamet. Now, here's Zubats. Tight defense on him. Man, drills it from outside.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Shooting for Golden State, Jordan Poole.
And the first one at the line is good. George is checked in for the Clippers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. LA has gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Here's Poole. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Just 4 to shoot. 18 feet out. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Bill, we so appreciate you stopping by, spending some time with us. Always feels like there's so much more to talk about, which means we got to get you back here, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You know, Greg, Bill Simmons has worn so many hats as a writer, a podcaster, a broadcaster. Now, it's nice to let him wear one more on our broadcast.
He's been successful for a reason, Kevin. There's a fearlessness, but also great humor in his perspective.
And Zubac picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Here's Poole. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Looney. Pass to Poole. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Smile again. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Back to George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Los Angeles, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty at the line.
And that free throw percentage has dropped to under 60 now, having a horrible time from the line in this quarter.
3 seconds left, and he lays it up and in.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. You know, focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 32 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like? Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. You know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Chris in at the center filling out the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Golden State. Now Curry. From deep three-point range. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. For the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Knocks it loose. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Well, there have been a few small forwards helping their teams in all sorts of ways lately. Like this group leading the position and rebounding the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
Well, yeah, one word you always hear used to describe these guys, Greg, is active. They don't leave it to the bigs to do the rebounding. They get in there and they do it themselves.
Well, going into the summer, Klay Thompson had said he wanted to stay with the Warriors. But Chris also said that he deserved a max contract.
Yeah, and if you look at Klay's resume, it's hard to argue that he isn't worth that amount. Let's remember what he's done for this team. The shooting he provides, the defense, the championships, he's earned what he was given.
Well, last summer, Greg, was supposed to be a large courtship for Klay Thompson. The injury, though, kind of changed things in his free agency.
It didn't take long for him to re-sign with the Warriors. I think as soon as the team offered him a max deal, he signed. Looks like the Splash Brothers will be together for quite some time.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Here's Curry with the 3. That shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Green dishes to Wiggins. Passes it to Chris. And here's Thompson. On its way from Curry for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. George double teamed and stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Lou Williams is checked in for Paul George. To the middle, here's Morris, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Thompson against Williams. Curry trying to break free. Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 11 points.
You got to respect the interior game of Thompson. I mean, he's confident going right up with you.
Williams kicks to Morris. Got a piece of it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Patterson, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Chris, a lot of teams have players that set exceptional screens. And that doesn't really show up in the statistics in the pages we get, does it?
No, it doesn't. But I tell you what, there was a survey done asking some of the players who sets the best screens, and it was unanimous. It was Mr. Adams out there in OKC. Not only does he set screens, but when he sets screens, he cuts to the basket so hard that usually he'll get the offensive rebound. That's why he was second in offensive rebounding in this league. But when you talk about rebounding and setting screens, you got to look at Drummond, Al Horford. I mean, some really good guys that'll get you space.
Boy, those are good numbers and good names you rattle off there. The Clippers have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one misses. It's stolen by Morris. He kicks to Leonard. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead. His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
2 shots, foul, elbow, 2.
At the line for the Clippers, Patrick Patterson.
He misses the free throw. Los Angeles making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. He's off on the second. Hey, Chris, for some guys, playing in their hometown is a dream. But there's also that added pressure, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, at least when you play away from home, it's a little more quiet. You don't have to get as many tickets for the game. When I got a chance to play home in Detroit, it was one of the best moments of my life. And I thought to myself, this is a wonderful feeling, but could I have handled it for 15 years in my career? I don't know. That's 30 tickets a game. Oh, I probably would have to go back into the NBA again just to pay for those tickets. But I tell you what, it's fun. And for me, a mama's boy, eating your mama's cooking before a game, it is never, ever, I've never had a better feeling before a game. Eating her food and being able to go out and play.
I bet. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Jackson, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly.
First personal foul, team's third. Coming on the floor for the Clippers, Reggie Jackson.
So it's the Warriors now. Shamet with the steal. And the dunk by Jackson.
Wow, and with Jackson, he looks to score from any spot on the floor. So effective at getting to the basket as well as pulling up.
Stolen by Jackson. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. And Leonard gets it to go.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Curry looking around. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Patterson. Patterson's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and when there's an open man, Jackson finds him, making it look very easy.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Green, he's checked in for the Clippers.
His fourth team.
And now here's Chris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
At the line for Marquise Chris.
And he makes the first. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
On defense, the Warriors. He was all alone on that one. He's got 6.
Oh, he can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Stolen by Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Wow. Jackson has tremendous hops. We call those pogo sticks, especially how he just gets up so easy and takes it home.
Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Thompson in the corner. Here's Poole. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Back to Thompson. The tray hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 14.
And the quick trigger on full display. Thompson needs only a little breathing room to fire.
Inside, stolen by Thompson. The pass to Pascal. Here's Poole. And there's the foul. It's on Rodney Magruder. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Noah. Lets it go from 14. Pulls it from the elbow, and Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, come on. Jackson is so effective from the mid-range area of the court. He sticks these shots all the time.
Here's Pascal. Nice shot from the wing.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
There's the lob to Jackson.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Warriors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Stolen by Jackson. Throws it up high. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Smailagic, covered by Noah, and the shot goes down. Scholes got his second bucket of the night. And here are the Clippers now. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the inside, and it's blocked. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Stolen by Noah. Pass to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Now here's Noah. The 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. The Warriors have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The league has cracked down, C-Webb, on flagrants. Players leaving the bench. Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play, if anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call it ticky-tack a flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, Tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach. His only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way, and we just don't do it.
Magruder passes to George. George double teamed. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. And they pick up 2. George has got 40 points.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. The first free throw is good, and the Clippers making a switch here. Morris is checked in, and he can't hit the second. Los Angeles has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Stolen by Noah. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low, here's Magruder. The shot's good on the assist by George. Magruder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time. I mean, come on, fellas, keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And stolen by Williams. And he lobs it up. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. Patrick Patterson is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Noah. And it's Williams at the point guard position.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Passes it to Bowman. Sweet little floater.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Los Angeles now. And Beverley kicks to Shamet. Shamet on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Patterson, and the 3 ball is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated. Constant questions about their free agent destinations.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. It's good.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Here's Noah. Deflects the pass. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the shot goes in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
On the free throw, no good. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Patrick Patterson. His 4th team.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Got that bucket in no time at all.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And the pass to Man. Noah in the post. Looney on him. Count it. 10 points for Lou Williams.
For the most part, he's been sitting back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
Shamet with the steal. Man covered by Lee. Man passes to Shamet. Just the other day, Adam Silver has been talking about how the All-Star game, that system, is not working. He's been proactive in considering alternatives. What do you think?
Well, I love what he's done already. Just think about the All-Star game in 2019, letting guys pick their players like old school on the park. I mean, that adds a little bit of ego, and that's what you want because we want competition. We want guys that like each other, don't like each other, that are playing against each other, that were in the finals against you. We want all that competition, all that mental game that goes into it. And so I love the fact that he's outspoken, that he's definitely ahead of the problem. But I think he did a great job by letting players pick their teammates because that already causes a little in-team drama that we'll see play out on the floor with how hard guys are playing.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Pass to Man. Over Lee. Here's Patterson, and he's good on the 3 ball.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Here's Noah, and finished off by Noah.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Lee kicks it to Looney. And the layup's good off the glass. Looney's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here's Man, and Looney sends it back. Bowman, he's guarded by Williams. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Passes it to Man, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So both teams changing it up here. Bowman, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Lee. Golden State moving the ball around. And the layup is good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
LA's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Now the pass to Magruder. Outside for Jackson. Patterson with it. Here's Man. Here's Jackson. And he gets it to go. Jackson's got 28 points for the game.
And Jackson is very good at catching the D off guard, especially inside where he needs to be fast at getting that shot off.
Tipped away. Smile-a-geek. And it goes down 2 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Magruder. Right wing to the inside. Kicks it to Patterson. From deep. Noah dishes to Jackson. Shoots the three. Here's Magruder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Noah with the slam.
And that's how he makes his presence felt.
And Greg, we see him do it time and again. He is a special, special talent. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Bowman. Off target with his three. The Clippers have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. They double him with Noah. Looney passes to Bowman. Three-pointer. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Zubac is checked in for Noah. With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh my God, this would be great. Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans here. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be at one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
He's off on the first.
Warriors, number 15. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Jackson down low. Out to the right wing. Pass to Mann. From 15 feet away. Shot clock at 5. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Warriors shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Bowman. Guarded by Jackson. Bowman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Reggie Jackson.
At the line for your Warriors.
First free throw is good. Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka help find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Looney sends it back. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Looney. There's the dish to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. And the Clippers making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Passes to Noah. And it's Magruder in the corner. Pass to Noah. Lee outside. The pass to Bowman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line for your Warriors, Bowman. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pass to Magruder. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now, here's Shamet, covered by Lee. Shamet kicks to Magruder. And that one's good, Shamet. Shamet's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's just been one of those nights from he got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Man passes to Magruder. Bowman. Patterson defending. On the wing, Lee. 5 on the clock. There's Looney. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
At the line for the Warriors, Kevon Looney.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Out left to the wing. Here's Magruder. That's tipped. That free throw from Lee is good.
At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Back to Patterson. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Man. From deep three-point range, knocks down the 3-ball. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Top of the key. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Noah's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's the floater, and it's laid up and in by Lee. Lee's got 12 now in this quarter.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Here's Magruder out to the wing. Pass to Patterson. To the paint. 4 on the shot clock. Noah kicks to Magruder. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Williams, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Warriors shooting here about 46% for the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for George.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
.44 seconds left in the fourth. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Bowman, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting for Golden State. Bowman. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Now here's Williams, guarded closely. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Magruder, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And the first one drops. That one misses. And Zubats picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles. From the high post, and the jumper is on the mark.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first but misses the second. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Hey, that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Paul, I know it's a team game, but it looked like you really wanted to put your fingerprints on this game tonight. What's the mindset there?
I did. I wanted to start, the second half off with a lot of energy. And, I wanted to make it a focus to myself that, I wouldn't let teams, take things away from me. So I just want to step it up and up it up a level.
Really involved in the game tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Hi, this is Kenny the Jet Smith, and you're watching 2K TV.
This week, 2KTV presents the Chris Webber Invitational.
Yeah!
Plus, we fill you in on neighborhood events, find out What's going on in my team, and we catch up with Kenny the Jet Smith. It's all happening now.
Welcome to this special edition of NBA 2K TV.
Special indeed, because we've partnered with NBA legend and longtime 2K analyst Chris Webber to throw a friendly competition.
And it turns out C-Web is a huge fan of 2K, plays it every night, and
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K. TV. This week we catch up with 2K20 cover athlete Anthony Davis. Plus, Robbie joins us to drop some My Team knowledge. Then, Mike Wang has expert tips. And look out for your top plays. It's all happening now.
welcome to NBA 2K TV. We're not able to bring you episodes from the studio, however, we're working really hard to bring you all the content that you can expect right here every single week. We have an excellent show this week for you all, so let's jump right in. Here's Alexis with NBA 2K20 cover athlete Anthony Davis.
While in his hometown of Chicago, on NBA 2K TV. We've got Scottie Pippen. We break down some winning My Team lineups and your top plays. Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV. Chris, when you're thinking about 90s NBA superstars, who are you thinking of?
I think about all the rings, right? Hakeem Olajuwon, back. Back-to-back titles with the Houston Rockets, and of course, the ultimate dynasty in the 90s. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, the Chicago Bulls, 2 3-peats, 6 rings, NBA history.
Well, speaking of Scottie Pippen, we are so lucky because he joined the NBA 2K team this year, and we sat down with him during his mocap session. Take a look.